Hi everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Legacy Evolution Core Class, Volcanicus Combiner. We're going to do this. Yes, you can see all the parts there. All the bits and pieces there are, they're right here. First thing is, I did this before, but take these pieces and line up those 3 peg holes and peg them in together like so. Take these arms and then peg them into these peg holes on the sides like so. Here's the torso. Grimlock here and peg that in right here like that. Snarl pegs in right here like that. Scar pegs in. There's a peg hole right there on this arm. You just gotta go ahead and peg it in like that. It's a little easier if you put your finger, and of course then swoop. It's easier if you take your finger here and put it in right there. Put it behind that so it's a little easier to get that in. And there you go. That is Volcanicus. And Volcanicus here is... There's some things about him I like, some things about I don't like. But overall, you can see it looks pretty good, I think. In my opinion, anyway, it looks good. Just sitting there, it looks pretty good. You can see all that stuff. You can see, all this backpack. You got a bit of a backpack, but it's nothing too severe. Although those are all misaligned. Nothing too severe back there. But you got a bit of a backpack. But he's got big old feet, so he's pretty stable actually. That's just nice. He's kind of got a weird looking silhouette because you can see all that stuff right there. But it overall comes together pretty solidly. Those pegs are pretty solid and not coming apart anytime soon, which is nice. You can see his nice, again, the red visor, the gold crown thing, it's a Triceratops chest, all that stuff, all the Dinobot colors coming together. All that. You can kind of see the foot's a little weird, feet are a little weird, but hey, not a huge problem. The biggest thing here is how the arms work, that's the biggest disappointment here. It's just simply how the arms work is a little disappointing. I forgot to bring those up. Overall looks pretty good. I think just the biggest thing is posability is annoying, unfortunately, with the arms. So becomes the posability. One thing is head. It's just on a swivel because it's just a peg, so left and right. Arms. They can only go so far because of these bits right here. So they go pretty much that far forward. They go that far back. Outward, you do have that much on this arm. This arm has a little bit more, but same. It can go a little higher each way because it's different system, but still, it's like it's a little limited. Bicep swivel is technically there, although again, unfortunately it is somewhat limited. I just kind of untabbed everything, but bicep swivel is there, but you have to untab stuff, and it's there because it's just the waist swivel. But it's limited because you have to start untabbing because otherwise it just that's it. And the elbows are there again. The problem is the elbows are there, but they're pretty much inward only. It's got the gorilla arm thing going on, and you can rotate this and move this forward, but then it will. Because of where the fist is and everything, you say, one, this is all hollow, and 2, you can only do that. You can only curl his fist. His fist can't rotate or move or anything. So it's you pretty much got this weird thing going on with the arms, which kind of sucks. And it's the same thing on Swoop's end as well. And I have to be really careful because mine, again, if you remember, the review, mine's a little broken. But again, it's the same sort of thing. You kind of have to move things. This one's a little easier to get rotated properly, but again, on mine, a little broken. But again, it's still the same problem of you can rotate it and curl the elbow and have an elbow curl and everything, but fist is always going to be facing that way, and also it exposes the hollowness right there. So that's a little disappointing. But down here you do have the waist swivel, which is pretty much unhindered, so that's a nice thing right there. The hips go that far forward, at least on this end, because Grimlock got that far back on the side. This side, you can go a little bit more. Again, this kind of bangs into right there. You got all that stuff. Outward, you do have outward, although it's kind of limited to about that much before things start, sculpting starts getting in its own way, fortunately. You You do have a knee swivel thanks to the fact it's pegged, and you do have a bit of a knee swivel of sorts on here. Hello, Grimlock. You do have a bit of a knee swivel of sorts. You can swivel up here as well, but it's a little... You can swivel up here as well, but you have to untab it, so there's that. Knees... supposed to stay down. But yeah, knees are... you get about 90-ish degrees or so of knee on both sides. This one bends a little nicer just because it doesn't have stuff getting in the way. You get about 90-ish degrees of knee bend. There is nothing at the feet because the feet are just big old blocks. So yeah, there you go. That's the Volcanicus Combiner. It's not bad, but there's definitely improvements could be made, and it's like almost like maybe I may have something to come in for soon. But that's one, at least some of those improvements. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Some quick comparisons though. You're kind of getting into the third-party realm because there's really not much. I'm trying to think. The only other Hasbro thing I can think of that combines it, like the core Legend scale is they did an Abominus, which I do not have. I do have just I think this might be closer in size. Iron Factory's War Giant, which War Giant is one of the smaller Legends class combiners I have, and that's a problem. He's a bit small. But this also uses some parts forming stuff. And just to get the more common Legend scale for the third-party guys, here's Magic Square's Devastator, which, again, concerning that whole weird rivalry thing, it's a little bit... it doesn't quite measure up. It doesn't quite measure up. That's a bit of a issue. And when it comes to official stuff, here's Hasbro's previous Volcanicus from Power of the Primes. Which, significantly taller. This looks better, though. The new one looks way better, and it's also cheaper. This, there's a lot here. I mean, just me bringing it up here just got things untabbed. Which, me just bringing it up here untabbed them a bit. Yeah, it's just, this is also more stable. This little guy's way more stable. This thing, you can see him already shifting just from banging the table. But this is a better Volcanicus look. This is a better looking Volcanicus, even with the flaws with the arms. I feel this. Yeah, that just gives you an idea. So he's kind of on the smaller end, but pretty nice. I still think. He's also much cheaper than any of those, because comes to about, not including tax, about $72 for the guy. He's a good, chunky weight, but $72. He's kind of chunky. Again, we're almost pretty much guaranteed a Dino King out of this guy. Some people have noted that there is definitely some stuff down here which would imply that something's supposed to plug in, perhaps, like feet or something. So it might be the Dino King, might be a box set with extra accessories to make it a bit better. We'll see. But this is not too bad overall. It definitely falls short in a couple things, particularly, the arms. But I do like how it looks. So it looks nice on the shelf at the very least. But there is stuff you can do to alleviate some of the issues with this guy. Overall, I still consider this a decent figure, a decent little combiner. Not the greatest, but also... considering what it's going up against, which also costs like 2 to 3 times as much as he does, it's not bad. I do like him, but you may disagree. So there you go. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you found it informative and entertaining. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my social media. It's in the description and at the end of the video. Check out my Coffee and my Patreon. I shall see you next time with another video review.